My name is Amber Reed, R-E-I-D, birthday 12/27/90. I'm turning 32, but like I'm almost positive my like mental age, like my brain is stuck at 17. I'm actually starving, so okay, yes, I troll. Whatever, trolleeen has entered the chat. I'm totally fine with a clickbait title because you guys know I love me a clickbait title. You're not paying attention to your health, you don't care about your health, you don't care about your body, you want to die, you could have ate healthy, you chose not to, do you really need to go on vacation, you need to buy health insurance instead. I just don't want to hear it.
No one cares!
Hey guys, guten Abend aus Deutschland, good evening from Germany. Miss Amber, it took her another week this time. This is why I'm showing you guys something that some of you had pointed out already. And that is that it's strange that sometimes when Amber decides not to post, it's usually a week on the day exact. And that probably means, or it could mean, or one might speculate, that she gets told by YouTube not to post. If you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to phrase this carefully. But yeah, she hasn't posted in a week. And also worth mentioning is probably that including the latest video, the last 7 videos, she was not eating in the thumbnail, right? Like I see a lot of comments where it says, oh, she's never gonna leave YouTube, which I agree, unless she gets yanked off the platform. But she has realized that when she eats on camera, she makes less money. Because a lot of people report her videos, and then when it comes to YouTube's attention, manually, when it's being brought to YouTube's attention, they have to act because they're human beings sitting here representing companies that would like to place their ads. And if, let's say, I wanna place a product on YouTube and advertise it, and it's a very distinguished perfume, right? And then they put it in a video of a 600-pounder killing herself. I don't want my product associated with that. And so I'm thinking the reporting did help because obviously she's not eating as much as she used to on her channel. The video she just posted is titled, I don't want to admit this. What is that? She forgot to wipe her butt, or she cannot reach, or she's made it past the 600-pound mark, or I'm just kidding, guys. It's just clickbait. We all know it. So I don't want to admit this. Best snack recipe ever. A 600-pounder should not be sharing snack recipes anymore, and a Walmart haul, because she's all about consumption and fast gratification. And so let's see what she had to say this time. The whole thing is 18 minutes. I'm sure we can cut it down because I can already see in the first frame the fake weigh-ins continue. And also, I apologize for my voice. There's another wave of cold or COVID or who cares going around in Germany, and I work for a large company, and so that shit spreads fast. And so I apologize. I hope you can understand everything I'm saying. Let's see what Amber had to say.
Hello,
Hey.
January 16th. Welcome to a new vlog.
You need to stop with the fake weigh-ins, Amber.
I personally don't understand how it's already the 16th.
Because you sleep your days away and you eat yourself into food coma, so that is not a surprise to me. To me, it feels like this year has lasted months already, but that is because I actually do shit in my life.
Time is just like literally flying by.
Because you just sit on your shelf ass.
Speaking of flying, why did I throw butter out the window? I'll give you guys a second.
God.
because I wanted to see butterfly. Literally the stupidest joke ever. Okay.
Well, it goes with your IQ, so let's go. Tell us the fake weight.
Okay, so let's get into this weigh-in. By the way, I was super...
Okay, I'm just gonna cut to the part where she gives us the fake number. It's ready.
Ready?
Okay, stepping on.
507.0 pounds.
Absolutely not. Next segment. So here she is, still wasting everybody's and her own time by writing down fictitious numbers. But I would like to take the opportunity to finally point out what has struck me as odd and what people have pointed out in my comment section. And that is, check out the number after the decimal point. From what we can see here, it's 8, 8, 4, 6, 6, 6, 4, 8, 4, 6, 4, 0. Has it ever crossed your mind that the number after the decimal point could be 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9? Not in Amber's case. All of the numbers of her weight behind the decimal points are always even. Food for thought, my friends. She is completely gone. Next segment.
So I'm currently in the other unit and I'm doing my laundry, and you guys, carrying my laundry in this, it gets really heavy, especially when it's wet. So I put it on top of my suitcase. Literally game changer.
Yeah, of course well, I wouldn't say a game changer. It's actually typical for you. You don't want to burn calories. I mean, once you pretend to have walked a mile, you just go out to eat or order in food or have a high caloric beverage. And it seems like you're allergic to burning calories. You try to save it at every turn during the day.
I'm actually currently just waiting because I thought my clothes were done drying, but they still had 15 minutes. So I'm gonna wait a good like 10 and then I'll be done.
Who cares about that, Amber? Do you think we care about that? Or are you just trying to fill your vlogs where you have nothing to say?
I just wanted to show you that life hack if you have to go into a different unit to, do your clothes. Or
Honey bun, sweetie pie, none of us have ever leaned against our own appliances, such as a dryer and a washer, and broke them, or broke them by putting a queen-size comforter in a wash machine or a dryer that is made for a regular household. And so miss me with that. You don't hold TED Talks on here.
Or if you have to go to like a laundry room that's like in your apartment complex, put that shit on top of a suitcase. So here.
Why? I'd rather, I mean, if I had to, I'd rather carry it and even possibly upstairs, up the steps, because that would help with forming that nice butt. Not in your case. You'd rather sit on it and keep making sure that every fat cell in your body is filled to the brim.
It is, and then I just push it. It's literally the best invention, I know.
Yeah, of course. Go ahead with your bad self if you want to continue gaining weight.
Oh. Okay, you guys, so it is the next day. My mom's pipes actually froze. So she had to come over here, shower. It's the middle of the day.
I was just gonna say, did yours freeze too? Because your roots are greasy. Not caring about what we look anymore, huh?
Done my weigh-in yet. I've been awake for literally hours.
You haven't done weigh-ins in months. I almost want to say years that were creditable.
Hours and hours and hours and hours. I hate weighing myself in the middle of the day.
You hate weighing yourself, period. That's why you fake the weigh-ins. You hate how much you weigh, and that's why you're trying to fool your audience.
Because your weight fluctuates hardcore, especially after you've ate. It is what it
Eaten, you idiot.
is, but let's go do the weigh-in. Okay, so just for continuity.
Yeah, no. We're gonna move on to where she tells us the fake number. Here she's praising herself for having weighed in for 17 days when all she's done is presented us with clips of a talking scale saying weights. That is a joke. That's how far down the road she is with her content. And the weigh-in commences.
It's ready.
All right, stepping on.
508.8 pounds.
Whatever. I have a few audience members that recently joined the Amberverse, and for them I'm going to say what is completely repetitive on my channel. And that is, so what's going on here is a fake weigh-in. At one point in time, Amber could not find any more excuses why she could not step on the scale. There were weigh-ins before where we clearly saw that she stepped on the scale, and it was filmed by her girlfriend, but she does not identify with how much she weighs because her channel is a bullshit channel. It's not a weight loss channel. It's maybe a vlog of a liar, but she does not identify with who she is. She doesn't even know who she is. She's never done any soul work or work on her personality. She's completely self-unaware. And so what she does is she points the camera at the ceiling, and she tries to make her audience believe that she is stepping on the scale, which of course is BS. As a result, she gives us a fake number that cannot be right anymore, because we've seen her at that weight where she tried to pretend to be that weight, and she looked a lot smaller. And so she keeps getting bigger, but her weight keeps decreasing, or right now she's circling around the same 10 pounds up and down, and this could go on for months on end because homegirl needs to pay her bills, and she needs to order Uber Eats and all that kind of stuff. And so she's going to continue that content because that's all she has. She does not, other than what she makes her or tries to make her audience believe, an IQ of over 135 or between 135 and 145. I'm guessing it's around 90 from what I've seen on her channel, and she does not do anything to challenge herself physically, mentally, or emotionally. And so here we are, another fake weigh-in. And I would like to point out that, of course, the number behind the decimal point is an even one again, because there's got to be a glitch in her head, otherwise she would throw in an uneven number here and there. What are the odds of all of the numbers after the decimal points being even? What are the odds? Ask yourself that if you still believe in what she tells us about her weight is correct. And of course, there's always this clip that I will never stop airing on my channel.
My weight, I wouldn't say I've lied to you guys per se about it, but I definitely haven't been like very into like telling you guys my weight. Haven't really been 100% honest about that, because whenever someone asks me, you know, oh, she's gaining weight or whatever, I always just say I'm losing. I don't need the backlash at all. I don't want it. I just feel like it's so much safer to just say what people want to hear and what I feel like people will not hate me for.
And so she's so far detached from, and she has been for years, so far detached from who she is and what she represents, that she'd rather lie to thousands of people than to tell the truth and come clean on what she's doing to her body, and that is slowly killing it. And not only that, a lot of people on this planet do that by, you know, not taking care of themselves, by not caring about their health. But she's also putting it on the internet and expecting to get paid for it, which is why I'm all over her like white on rice. And the next segment, she's in that laundry room
I have
again.
some amazing news. They fixed my dryer.
Don't lean against it again.
A guy came today and fixed it. There was like a massive indent on the outside. So when this would be running, it would sound crazy. So he fixed it. I'm so happy. I get to finally do my clothes in my apartment.
Good for you, and you don't have to walk around anymore, and that way you don't have to burn the calories, which is going to speed up your mission of gaining weight. I mean, that's not really her mission. Her mission is to eat all day, let's be real.
Okay, you guys, so I surprised my mom with a little something something.
So why are we talking about it on your channel when your mom is not on your channel? Why do you have to do that?
If you remember this clip from my last vlog or a couple vlogs ago, my mom got this 365 days of words to inspire, but it is a 2022 calendar, which is totally fine. Well, I got her the actual 2024 one, and I know she's gonna be so happy and excited for it.
Oh, so you're still paying for people to be around you. That's cool. Next segment. Of course, the 33-year-old is still playing with Legos. I mean, I'm not shading her for that. Whatever, makes your days go by until your body doesn't want to do it anymore. And so, yeah, pretty roses. Nice. Good job, Amber. Good job. Next segment.
Hello, it's January 18th.
Hello. It's ready.
Okay, stepping on.
512.2 pounds.
So the tendency is going up. So she's trying to meet her real weight, which is roughly 600, I'm guesstimating. And so next segment. And just really quick pointing out that the number after the decimal point is another even number.
Hey guys, so it's January 19th.
We're gonna skip ahead.
Hello. It's ready.
So I'm about to step on, but I do want to say I did
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. We're only interested in the fake number.
512.4 pounds.
512.4.
And another even number behind the decimal point, which is totally not suspicious. Next segment. So apparently she's been crying. Maybe she'll let us know the real reason why she has.
Admitting that I am currently depressed for some reason is hard for me. There's just so much stigma around it, and I don't know. But I am.
Okay, so that is what she clickbaited with. I don't want to admit this, and here it is. She doesn't want to admit that she's depressed when everybody knows that she is.
Depressed. And I don't know why.
Oh, I could give you a list of at least 50 things right off the top of my head. Like, oh, let's get into it just for amusement's sake. She doesn't care about what she eats. She eats all kinds of preservatives and salt-laden foods and greasy foods. She lies all the time. She does not challenge herself. She does not have a schedule during the day that would exhaust her physically and mentally to where she could sleep at night. So she's awake at all hours of the day and night, just like Chantal is. She doesn't move enough. She doesn't get enough sunlight. And I could bet you any amount of money that she is forgetting that she was told before that especially in the winter months she's supposed to take her vitamin D. She doesn't care about herself. And let me stop right there. But this comes so easy. Just looking at her and taking into consideration what she's been doing with her life. These are the main reasons I could see for her being non-stop depressed. Also, she said that she will do therapy, which we haven't heard of. That would be something interesting because that's usually when she gets tangled up in her lies because she's not intelligent enough to lie about going through a therapy. She has not been taking any medication that would help her with depression, and so here we are.
I have no reason to be depressed.
And I also would like to point out that Amber and Chantal, even though it seems different, they're posting the same content right now. Complaining about their health, still continuing their unhealthy habits, which is an ongoing thing and has been for years. and trying to open up to the audience or being fake about it. Look at that fake look on her face. She only does this for money. There's no kind of coming clean, like, I hate to admit this, but I'm depressed. Big newsflash, guys, I'm a depressed person. She does it for the money, and that makes her even more disgusting.
Other than mental illness, like,
Yeah, just keep blaming it on mental illness. Why not also blame it on your past and never work on it? Never do a therapy and stick to it. Never take the medication that you're prescribed by a doctor. Never go back to a doctor for that matter. And just sit here with your 600 pounds and complain about life. And this is why this is why she frustrates me so much. For those of you that are on my other channel where I talk about my own life, you know that I work for a company that is currently letting a lot of people go. There are people, and some of you can relate, that let's say a family father that has 7 kids and a wife that is pregnant, and that guy was just let go. You know what I'm saying? These are people that struggle with everyday life, with how to pay the bills, with how to stay motivated and not become depressed. And when they feel that they become depressed, they go to a doctor. They get prescribed the medication, and they try to still go to work motivated, trying to stay positive, and that is so hard when you have 7 kids to feed. And this 600-pounder is sitting here complaining about the consequences of just sitting on her ass and just letting her life pass by. That is why she totally rocks my boat.
have been like denying it. I have been in denial, and I've just noticed the last few days just that feeling of it coming. And today it just like really hit me, and I just haven't wanted to get out of bed. The only thing.
Well, that's nothing new, and we've been seeing that because you don't look like your stamina has gone up, which strangely enough, Chantal is talking about the same thing on her channel. They must be watching each other, trying to steal ideas from each other or thoughts that they could use in their vlogs. And she's not doing anything to increase her stamina, and she's not moving more. She still looks as immobile as before, as, you know, clumsy, as odd looking when she moves around. And so I don't buy any of that spiel she's trying to sell us, that she loves to clean, she loves to move around. She already told us that the weather in Oklahoma City is the reason why she can't go for walks anymore, even though she consciously decided to move to Oklahoma City. So she must have Googled it and thought, yeah, I'm going to have like at least 6 to 8 months a year where I can say the weather is so bad, I'm not going to go outside. Either it's too hot or it's too icy. You know, I could sprain my ankle or tear ligaments in her ankle. I mean, that was one of her greater stories, that no toddler could have come up with a more unbelievable one. But yeah, here we are.
That I am finding the strength to do is literally get out of bed and take Twinkie outside. Days like this used to happen for me a lot.
They happen for you a lot, and it shows. It shows in your face, it shows in your eyes. It shows right now in your eyes because now you're trying to make us believe that you're admitting to it. Even though when you're standing there saying, oh, so I just got back home. And I'm thinking, yeah, of course you did, girl. Okay, tell me another one and let's see if I'm going to believe that. She lies nonstop to cover the lazy and gluttonous life that she lives.
Very frequently. Like, my emotions used to be very back and forth, up and down. It was like I was either depressed or manic. There was never like an in-between. And it's like lately, just over time, especially within the time of living on my own, I have found some sort of balance. So for me to feel this way and to feel as low as I do, I just feel really sad. And it's like, I feel like a failure right now at life.
Okay, you kind of should. I mean, I would never push anybody when they're already down. But you've been smug on your channel for a decade now, over a decade now. You always, you know, boast about for how long you've been on YouTube. For over a decade, you've been bullshitting your audience. and you've been not doing what you're supposed to do in order to get healthy, mental health wise and physical health wise. You're just bullshitting your way through life, and now you're just feeling it a little more. And if you're saying that you've been balanced, are you talking about the time when you kept ordering food? When you self-medicate with food, there are books about that, trust me, I've read them. When you self-medicate with food, you cannot call that you've been mentally stable or balanced. You've been stuffing down your feelings, and that's why you felt life is a little more bearable. But that doesn't mean that you've accomplished anything because you stuffed your face along the way. Do you know what I'm saying? You get where I'm going with this.
Life, and I have missed uploading days because of this. And it's like the only thing I could do is ride the wave. This has been my
Yeah, and keep stuffing your face. That's what you've been doing for years. That's what you're gonna do until the bitter end.
life for my whole life, and I just have to ride the wave. The thing is, like, sometimes the wave, it lasts months,
I can't believe she is monetizing this shit.
weeks, and sometimes just a couple of days. I just want to be okay, and I want to feel okay.
You're not doing anything to feel okay. You're not getting fresh air. You are not going out there and getting the vitamin D. You are making excuses. You are lying to your audience. It's a mystery to me how you still sleep at night with all the lies that you tell. You're doing everything wrong in life. I mean, that is safe to say, except for maybe that you still eat enough to keep your body going and not kill it.
And today's just not it for me. Like, if you would have
Then don't vlog and don't clickbait and monetize your mental health. How sick is that? Chantal and her make me sick. No, they don't make me sick. What a crazy expression. They don't make me sick. But it rubs me the wrong way that they're sitting on their asses. I mean, Chantal has been moving around a lot, but why is she not losing any weight? Why? Because she's stuffing the calories that she burned while she was walking as soon as she gets home, or maybe Salah takes her to another fast food restaurant. That's why. I want to see weight loss with these girls. They've been talking about it for years and they haven't accomplished anything, and yet they're holding TED Talks.
asked me 4 days ago, Amberlynn, how are you doing? I would have said, I'm great, I'm happy, I'm good. And today I'm like miserable beyond belief, and I just feel so sad, like within my soul. But
Within her soul. Not outside of her soul, but within her soul, she feels sad. Dude.
I know it's because I'm depressed, and that's just how I am feeling right now. So if anyone
So turn off the camera, go for a walk, see if you can throw back some vitamin D pills. And I'm not talking about the Delta gummies, I'm talking about actual vitamin D.
else is struggling with depression, just know I know how it feels, and you're not alone, and we're gonna
How would you know? There are people out there that deal with depression. I'm one of them, by the way, that deal with depression, that still deal with everyday life and with challenges in life that might be coming from, within the family or extended family. You know what I'm saying? People that actually deal with life and not weasel their way through life by sitting on their shelf butt and lying to an audience
get through it.
and expecting to get paid for it.
Hello, welcome to a new vlog. It is January 20th.
So let's skip straight ahead to the fake weight. So she is trying to make us believe that she weighs 513.8, and yet again another even number after the decimal point. What a coincidence. Next segment.
Hi guys, it is the next day. I didn't even do my weigh-in today. My mom ended up staying the night last night, and we watched a scary movie called Thanksgiving.
Yeah, she's high.
Scary movie. It's like a killer movie, and
So that's how she leaves the house with her mom, by being high. Okay.
I could guess who the killer was, like, almost immediately, but I still actually enjoyed it. Anyway, so I guess my mom staying the night, and then just like this weird mental headspace I've been in, and the fact that I've been flopping anyways, on my weight. Like, I just like didn't weigh.
You've not been flopping, and stop looking at yourself in the viewfinder when you're trying to be sincere. Because you're not a good actor. You have not learned anything about being a good actor over the years. And so you've only been putting on weight. For how much longer, Amber, would you like to sit there on your fat ass trying to make people believe that you are losing weight or that you're on a weight loss journey when you always look the same or bigger? Answer that to yourself, silently to yourself. Not at the screen, because I can't hear you right now anyway. For how much longer would you like to play this game?
Myself, I didn't even think about it until just now being in the car. So I do apologize about that. Me and my mom are
God, she's almost cross-eyed with the viewfinder obsession.
actually heading to my grandma's house, and we're gonna play some cards today.
Oh, the grandmother lied about cancer just like you did?
I moved in with my grandma with my mom, and my grandma was so, oh my god. She would lie about having cancer, and she would lie about everything, and she was cheating on my grandpa. It was just a mess, like a hardcore mess. My mom was rarely there, and I had to deal with some issues with my grandpa that I do not want to talk about. It was kind of traumatizing. It is Sunday, by the way. Sunday, January 20.
Just don't mention it if you're so detached from your life. Just don't mention the date at all.
First, I think. I do want to continue saying the dates in my videos. Like, I don't know if I'm going to continue the daily weigh-ins. I don't.
Of course not. You never meant those words.
And my goal is to share my daily weigh-ins with you guys. Yes, 365 of them. Unless 2024 is a leap year. I don't know. I just am like in the weirdest headspace ever, and I don't really know what's happening, but honestly I think it might be seasonal depression, which is not fully something that I've ever struggled with before.
No, you are non-stop depressed, and that is because of all the reasons I mentioned earlier.
Just struggled with straight up depression, highs and lows, due to me being bipolar. But I've never like experienced like seasonal depression, but I just noticed like just being trapped indoors. Like, I'm not indoors right now, but like,
that is up to you. And somebody actually mentioned it. That cracked me up. Okay, so in Germany there's a saying that there's no wrong weather, but only wrong clothing, the wrong type of clothing. And what that means is that the weather is never an excuse. You can always go out. If you want to, you can always go out and go for a walk and dress appropriately, but she doesn't care about that. So she's giving weather as the reason why she cannot leave the house all that much, even though we know she was always looking for excuses, and she's only harming herself, basically, you know.
There was a lot of ice and a lot of snow, like especially last week and stuff, and I think just like the cold is getting to me. I don't really know what it is.
I don't know how. She weighs, let's say, 600 pounds, and she is naturally insulated. I remember the times in that other house, not the one, I mean, yes, the one in Kentucky, but not the last one in Kentucky, but the one where she lived with Becky, with Eric and Ricky, where they had an industrial-sized fan. And she always had it blowing in her face because she was so hot. And now she's telling me only a few years later she cannot go outside because she gets cold. Absolutely not. There are stores that sell clothing up to size 10X. And so she could be getting herself clothes that are, you know, waterproof or rainproof or, you know, a little thicker. But if she moved around, and she never has, otherwise she would know this, in the wintertime is the best time to lose weight because you can be physically active and not break into a sweat after the fifth step. Do you know what I'm saying? She doesn't care. She wants to eat herself to death, and she's continuing on her path of self-destruction.
Genuinely, I don't have anything to be sad about. Like, there's so many things that
Oh, yes, you do. And now you're trying to be all positive again, which I appreciate, which is something that somebody like you should probably be doing. Continuing the delusion so that they don't have to think about what they're actually doing with their life. But at the same time, it doesn't help her to look away from her problems, from the things that she has done to other people and to herself. It would be nice if she could actually take a hard look at them and then change things. Like if you always ignore the negatives in your life by downing the Delta gummies and vaping and all the THC and the alcohol, you're never going to change anything. You're just going to numb yourself. And this one here with food especially. And so there's not going to become anything good from her situation by pretending she has nothing to be sad about or depressed about.
I'm grateful for in my life and happy about, and I don't
Yeah, the fact that you can just sit on your ass and still make money.
know, depression there doesn't have to be a reason. It's a chemical issue in your brain, and I am feeling better though, I will say that.
Yeah, because you're high. Look at your eyes. Do you think we cannot see you? This is not a podcast.
A couple of days ago was definitely the worst, but I am feeling better, so yay.
Oh, we're so happy for you, Amber.
Guys, I am genuinely feeling a million times better. Like, I just had a hard
Keep staring at herself in the viewfinder.
last like 5 days, 6 days, I don't know, but I
And you self-medicated with food, and look how swollen and big you are.
feel so much freaking better. I actually just posted a couple TikToks, and one of them,
Oh, there's the Shih Tzu hairdo again. That cracked me up when somebody said that in my comments. That she's got the same hairdo as her Shih Tzu used to have. So here's the shit hairdo of Amber.
I duetted Tammy Slayton, and we're both dancing.
Slayton.
I don't like how it looks right there. I still have my balloons. They're alive and well, folks. Oh my god, I have a haul! I just remembered. I bought my first Squishmallow ever. Okay, let me grab it. You guys are currently sitting on the bed.
Oh, we are not. And that's you, my dear, all day long.
Are you guys ready to see this? Look!
Okay, that is cute, but are you a teenager? Are you trying to attract them because you have glitches in your brain?
Isn't it the cutest thing? I promise I'm not gonna get a Squishmallow addiction. It's just, she was so cute and she was calling out to me. Because me and my mom were at Walmart yesterday and I also got a few other things. So let me haul that for you guys. Sit y'all right here. Oh my.
We're not sitting here. You are. Well, right now you're standing.
2 fake plants.
What is with the fake? She is so detached from reality that she can't even have real plants in her life.
I do like fake plants. I just thought these were super adorable. I loved the like little vase.
Yeah, pokey, fake. Yeah, sounds about right.
I don't know what you call those. And then I also got this adorable Barbie mug.
I don't know why she keeps drawing attention to that. I don't know. I really don't know. Why would a 600-pounder do that except for desperation to get people to view their vlog?
I was like, yes. I love Barbie aesthetic. I don't even think I like the lighting
You love Barbie aesthetic, and yet you look like I'm not even gonna go there.
here either. Like, I don't know. 2 of my lights have gone out in my kitchen.
Oh, and you don't have a caretaker to help you with that. Too bad.
This guy, I think there's like 3 lights in that and only 1 is currently working, so we got to get those figured out. So
Figure it out. You open it up, you put a bulb in, then you're done with it, and you don't have to mention it in your vlogs.
these are glass. They're room and linen spray and salted coconut and mahogany. Okay. So I got 1 for my bedroom and 1 for my living room.
You could also start taking showers. That would help with the stench.
So I love when my apartment smells good. So I also got some more wax melts because I love them.
Yeah, that stuff never overpowers the urine stench of your cats when you don't clean the litter boxes. And it also does not overpower your body odor when you don't take showers and you have skin folds. And it sounds like I'm bullying or I'm being fat phobic, but these are facts, my dear.
They're both Yankee Candle. I got Moonlit Cave and Warm Luxe Cashmere. So that is my little haulage. Okay guys, so I wanted to wait to try this, but...
Dude. Mm-mm. Did you see how she wobbled away from the camera? There's absolutely no way her stamina has increased.
I need to do it now. My friend did it, okay?
Dude.
And when I saw her do it, I was like, okay, we need to try this for a vlog. This lighting.
I'm only letting her do this because I'm hoping that she's gonna stuff food in her face and then I'm gonna report the video.
No, it's not cute. So I'm gonna take some sour cream. Yes, I am. I'm gonna open it. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drink it, okay? When I troll, you guys know I troll. But what it is you guys think I'm trolling when I'm not. People are like, how are we supposed to take your health seriously or the things you're saying seriously when you've done nothing but troll? Trolling is a character. That's just a character. That's just for funsies. It's for whatevs. It's for, you know, let's have a little like low-key drama, you know. The real deal, like there's a real side of me that I also give you guys. I don't just sit here and troll all day. I feel like we need to learn how to separate the two. Trolling will forever be a thing. She doesn't come over often. She doesn't visit as much, obviously. But we need to just learn that just because someone trolls and creates a character for themselves doesn't mean that like the real things that happen in their life or the real side of them isn't like valid or shouldn't be accepted.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Just kidding. I'm gonna come in here.
Does she see this when she edits in air quotes these videos? Doubt it.
And I'm gonna get this restaurant style dressing, ranch. I'm gonna open her up. I'm gonna add her into the sour cream. I have no idea how much, so I don't remember. Look at that. Ew. So now I'm gonna sit here and stir this for probably a hot minute. All right, so I stirred it and it looks like a dip. So she took some of these like sweet mini bell pepper.
Yeah, we don't need the plastic bag in front of the microphone. Miss Vloggity Vlog Amber Reed here has not figured that out. I'm gonna skip ahead. Alright, and here's the look into the viewfinder, making sure she's in frame.
Here we go.
And here we go, the money shot. Still eating, of course, this is not unhealthy, but her eating on camera is absolutely unnecessary. She needs to focus on not eating and eating the right things, and finally losing weight and not making it a hobby or an obsession to try to convince her audience that she's actively working on losing weight. Yeah, I'm skipping ahead. Okay, she seems to be done stuffing her face.
Originally, it was almost 40 minutes, and somehow I got it down like half that time. That's pretty amazing, but I'm sorry this video is up way past when it should be.
Okay, I do not understand. She just cut the content in half and still we're getting stuff like the laundry room, her talking about being depressed, and Legos. What a waste of time.
I was supposed to be uploading every other day and I have flopped, but I am feeling better now. Mental illness is just as important as getting the flu. Sometimes you just need a break. And
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna cut her off because I've had a day and I don't need to listen to this bullshit from a 600-pounder trying to talk about life when all she's been doing is hiding from life and also hiding away from the consequences of her actions. And people like Casey, Destiny, Becky, and Wipey make it possible. Oh, and Crystal. I forgot Crystal. They make it possible by condoning the behavior, by not doing anything. Amber's never felt the consequences of her actions and words, except for sitting in that flesh mountain that is a direct consequence of her never watching what she eats. And so with that said, I'm gonna go. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.